Okay. Ready.
Hey guys, welcome back to another podcast episode of
Hijas con propósito and got two mics.
Welcome back, guys.
Hey guys, how
It's
y'all
just
doing?
us today.
Yes, it is.
It's just us today. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna talk.
Yeah. It's a late night, that's why. So don't mind us.
Yeah, it is pretty late compared to when we've normally been
Yeah.
filming. Now, lately, we've been trying to film a bit earlier,
Mm-hmm.
but it is a bit later. It's like 8:30.
Yeah.
So today we will be talking about what it's like serving in the ministry together as
Mhm.
friends.
Whoop,
Did you ever think we'd be serving together in the ministry as friends?
Girl, I didn't even think I'd be serving.
Okay.
But no. Yeah, I mean, I knew like obviously like that you were serving and you were very into it. And I saw it more as like an opportunity, obviously, for a good friendship, but also to like learn more and grow more, but not necessarily in a serving aspect. So yeah. What about you?
No, I don't think I ever like pictured how our friendship would get. I'm like, now it's serious. Now I'm locked in. No, I don't think I ever.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just remember my mom was like, "You should hang out with Diana,"
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, yeah, I should hang out with Diana." And then
Yeah.
we just
hung out.
No,
literally.
I think one of our first hangouts was like the long car rides to Coachella.
Yeah.
That was.
It was. Yeah. It was just our vibe, like just talking.
Yeah.
Just literally talking.
We just drove. Like, it was like, what,
Dude.
4 hours in total, technically?
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
That one and the Vegas one were so long.
Oh my goodness, the Vegas drive was insane.
That one was really crazy. But they were fun. Like, we got to like let everything out in those car rides.
It's very therapeutic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But what do you think your biggest blessing is about doing ministry together?
Just seeing everyone, like, how do you say it? How would you say it? Like, seeing the surrounding, like everyone else, right? Like, you get to see like the people like that you lead and like see their growth almost and like stuff like that. Just seeing like more people in not ministry, but almost like community, and like seeing other Christians get together and just like that actually be a thing. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah.
I think what solidified that was the Bible study.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
sure.
that's kind of what like.
I feel like I saw it. Yeah, I see more people like outside of just our church. Be like, oh, that's a real person that actually loves God that we're not like seeing every other day or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's really fun.
Yeah, because I mean, like, it's kind of crazy to think about how. I feel like it's crazy to think about how like we never would have met unless we had that Bible study, and then when we met, it was just so fun.
Yeah.
And it was like instant connection.
Yeah, insane.
Mhm.
But how did you like our first Bible study?
I liked it.
Should we give context?
Yeah, we should actually. So we had our first ever district Bible study on Saturday on the 7th. I was going to say 14th. On the 7th of March.
Yeah.
It was super fun, super eventful.
Yeah.
Want to give your perspective and then I'll give mine.
Yeah. No, yeah, like she said, we started it. It was fun. We had like, I think we were nervous, obviously, of like the outcome, how many people were going, because we did go to like a couple different churches because we're doing it for the district. So we just weren't sure who was actually going to show up. Like, we had no real way of knowing.
Yeah.
So I think we were nervous about that. But at the end of it, like, I think we all had fun. We all felt God's presence there and enjoyed it. Enjoyed each other's community and yeah.
Yeah, I think it was cool. I feel like it was so cool to see how our idea like came to life. Like, genuinely came to life, because we were planning it for what, like 2-ish months, a little bit, and just how like everything fell into place with literally every person who was there. It was insane to see, but also like it just showed us like that was God, because like there was trial and error, like so many things were going wrong.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Power went out is crazy.
Oh my gosh, the power did go out. I was talking about before that.
Oh.
No, okay,
Yeah.
like this is like a testament. Like genuinely, we went through like trial and error with like certain like miscommunications on like certain aspects, like all these things that were happening that were like, I felt like they were meant to like discourage us, but I feel like the opposite happened.
Right.
Like, yeah, I mean, in the beginning we were a little discouraged because like, oh dang, like now we gotta figure this out. We gotta like maneuver stuff. But I feel like based off of like what happened, I think it was the best outcome.
Yeah.
But the power did go out on us. I prepared slides and we got through like I think half of them. I was almost done.
Yeah.
And the power just the TV turned off. The mics went out for a sec, then it came back up, and then
yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, at the end of it, I think at the end, we didn't even want to leave. Like everyone was just talking to each other. We had a good little group. Like how many people?
I think there was like 17 people.
Yeah, so like it was a good amount of people, and like we all just enjoyed like talking to each other, getting to know each other, meeting new people. Like that's really cool. Y'all are gonna see one of the people that we met on here, so yeah, that'll be fun too. But I'm praying and I'm believing that more people will end up showing up, and like it's gonna grow into something beautiful. And yeah, if you guys want to go, y'all are invited too.
Y'all are invited.
18 plus.
Oh yeah, we gotta hold on, like okay there. Okay. I was gonna say something and that like distracted me. Yeah, it was fun.
We hope more people
yes, they literally were not leaving. I think everyone we all stayed like an hour and a half, I think, later, because it ended at like 11:15. They didn't leave till 12:30. That's when like we genuinely left, and I was like, wow, I didn't expect that.
Me either.
But like I feel like we learned a lot about everyone like individually.
Yes.
Maybe like not like everything, but we learned more than we knew. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to meet new people. And I think that also like kind of solidifies like what we are trying to do, which is like we are trying to create a space where like we can meet new people, we can make friends. And then it's crazy that even after the Bible study, after we left, we met up with them later on at that night, and we went to a worship night, and then we went out to eat with them. Like it's just like, who would have thought? Like
honestly, if they wouldn't have like even talked about it, I wouldn't have gone to the worship night, because like we were planning on going, but I was like, maybe I'll just stay home. Yeah,
it's because it was a long day.
Yeah,
we were up.
Long day.
It was this weekend. Just in general has been a long weekend. Yeah, so it was like. We were literally contemplating before they even started talking about it. Before like that came up, I was asking her, I was like, are we actually gonna go? Like, do you really want to go? Like, I wanted to go, but I was like, I don't really want to go alone. Yeah. Then I was like, I don't know who's gonna go. And then they were like, oh, are you guys going to the worship night? We're going to the worship night. And we're like,
let's go.
We're going. Yeah. So then we went and we had a great.
It was a good time. Yeah. At the end of it, it was a good like time, a good service. Yeah, it was good.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Do you think serving together has strengthened our friendship?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're learning more about each other too. Obviously, I mean, that comes with everything. Like the more time you spend with a person, the more you learn about them. But yeah, I think it's also strengthened it, like in that same sense, like that same breath, like because we're learning more about each other. It like I feel like it strengthens our friendship also. Yeah. What do you think?
I think so. Yeah. I think so. I feel like we like push each other in certain ways. You know? Yeah. And it like strengthens our faith. Cause like maybe there's like one aspect where like I'm not that good, but like you are, and then like the like vice versa, you know. Yeah, I think that is true. What do you think is something that people don't see behind the scenes, like at events we put together?
Obviously the behind the scenes, right? But like also not even just like say like for example this Saturday we're gonna do like a little event for the youth group. Yeah. And we're going to set up that day. That's like a couple hours before. But even the planning that you do, like because you do a lot of that. You do how's it going to go down, the questions, like literally everything that's like takes you maybe a week, depending on the event. Like all of that. Like people don't see that. Like they think, oh, she's just going to set up today and that's it. That's it. Yeah, no, it's like way more behind it, way more time and effort and thought and prayer and so many things, right? Yeah. And they don't see that, and it's almost like it's a privilege. That's the word. A privilege to see and experience, to also be a part of that, in my opinion. I love being a part of it. It's hard, but like I love being a part of it. It makes me feel like God is using us. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
I don't think I ever realized how much actually goes on behind the scenes until you brought it up, because it's like, I feel like it's just become second nature in a way. And then you brought it up. I don't remember what was happening.
Yeah.
But you were like, that's like, it was new. Like, oh, I think we were talking to Ashley. You're like, oh, it was adjusting. Like, I had to adjust to like actually doing a lot more, because I never realized like whatever. Yeah. I never realized how much does go on behind, but there is so much that goes on behind. And even today, I was with Joe, my brother, and since I was driving, he was using my phone and he was sending messages. He was doing like all this stuff for me. He was writing stuff down, and he's like
yeah.
And I was like, it's literally like that. Like, I messaged so many people.
It's like a 24/7 thing that goes on, especially with you being not only our church youth leader, but our district youth leader, where it's like so many things that you have to do. Like, it's a 20. I know, like, now that I know you, I know your brain works around the clock. Like, she doesn't have, she has maybe, I feel like 5 minutes of brain rot on TikTok, like at 4 a.m. but from 3 to like from like with the moment she wakes up to 3 a.m., it's all work. Like, what's gonna happen? What do I need to do? Okay, today this, blah blah blah. Like, so it's literally almost a 24/7 thing for you.
And I think it's worse because like I will genuinely be like overthinking, and then when I go to sleep, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. But then I start thinking like, oh my gosh, I didn't do this, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to do this, and then with the podcast too, since I only edit the vlog, so I don't do like the actual podcast anymore. Deanna does all of that, but then I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel bad because Deanna's doing all the podcasts, she's doing all the clips, and I was like, what am I doing? I'm just doing the vlogs, but I edit on Mondays. Like, I'm telling you, this is what's going on in my head, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta like go to sleep.
Dude, do y'all hear how fast she's talking?
Exactly.
Imagine her brain.
I be talking so fast sometimes I don't even realize it, and then I was like, huh?
Dude, earlier she said something and I was like, huh? Like, it sounded like I'm gonna say yo or something. And she's like, no.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh my gosh, bro, it's so bad.
Yeah, it was insane, but there you go. That's what it is.
That's what goes on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see, and it's like it's not a chore. I feel like at times it may like feel like a chore just because it's like there's so much going on and it's repetitive, but it's not really repetitive because every event that we do is so different in different aspects. Like, there's so many different things that go on. Like the Bible study, that one's really fun. It's super fun. Like, even for our first one, the Bible study is so different, but compared to the behind the scenes of like our Hot Ones event that's coming up. That one is, it's more not because the center of it is different, like they're both centered around God. Right. I feel like just because I was talking to my mom about this, the wavelength of where my youth are is so different compared to the wavelength of the district, what we are doing. So it's completely different, but it's still, the center is still the same. It's still centered around God, but the way I run or say one, or like the way like we do certain things with our youth group at our church is completely different, just because I know this sounds so cocky, like I know what to do because like I know where God is telling me to go with them. So it's like it's super different. So like talking behind the scenes about one certain event is like not everything's the same, right, you know. So it's like it goes south. Like this Bible study has structure, more structure, that like we don't have to worry as much as we did like on the first Bible study. You know, because we already have a set structure. We have a set guideline of how we are doing things, like how we are moving. Just obviously like certain things are gonna change, like going to the next one, but I think
it's all fun. I was just thinking, like, if tiredness wasn't a thing, all of it would be fun. That's the only thing, like, our humanness of getting tired, of getting sleepy, of, like, you know, but if tiredness wasn't a thing, I think it would all be good.
It's honestly so fun. Because I'm not going to lie, this weekend was super fun. It was fun. It was just long. It was long. It was tiring. It was stressful, but it was so fun. We had the Bible study. We had the worship night. We had our service yesterday. Then we had the second service yesterday. And it's, like, it's all so fun. And it makes me see, like, this is where God's brought us. Like, what is the funniest thing that has happened to us while serving at church? I don't know.
Funny?
Mm-hmm. While at church or like serving. I don't have anything funny.
I'm trying to think. I just feel like sometimes I'll just be stuttering on stage. Oh my god. No, I mean that's not funny. It's just like anyway. You know. Huh. No, I don't think I have anything funny. I just be like maybe stuttering sometimes or like that's
Just
about
nerves.
it. Nerves, yeah.
Okay, let's skip that question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Next, the other one is, what's a moment in ministry where we were stressed but laughed later about it? Every moment.
I feel like the hot ones is gonna be funny.
Wait.
I know that didn't.
No,
Yeah.
the hot ones is gonna be so funny.
Yeah, but
stress. Not one I could talk about. I don't.
I feel like we just had something and I can't remember. Oh, maybe the worship night, the like setting up.
Oh my goodness gracious, Lord have mercy. That was so bad,
dude.
So bad.
We were there forever.
Almost
felt like
5
forever.
hours,
Dude.
We got there at 1. We didn't leave. No, 4, like 4.5. It was like 1 something. We got there. We didn't leave till like 4.
No, like 5.
Almost 5.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason we left is because we had to go to Michael's.
And we had to go get ready
And
to actually.
and then I still had to show up at church at like 6.
Yeah.
Well, 4. It was like 5:50,
Yeah.
and I got to church and I was like, eh.
Yeah. So that one was really, I think, really stressful. But at the end of it, it was like, it turned out beautiful. Everything was fun, and yeah.
Yeah, I think like recently that was our most
that was stressful.
event.
Yeah.
Setting up was a pain. It was those string lights. Those
They
string
took
lights got
forever.
us so bad.
There has to be a better system.
Literally.
Because
We gotta get clips or something next time because that was so bad. That was super hard.
Yeah.
I would would
Go
not
for a
recommend.
different vibe next time because
Yeah, it was just the lights. Honestly, it was the string
Yeah.
lights. That was like the worst part. Because the other thing we got it done in like, it was like 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That took us a sec.
Yeah.
Anyways, how do you think we keep each other accountable in faith?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we have our check-ins when we feel the vibes are off.
Mm-hmm.
I think we like vent to each other when we feel the vibes are off. And I feel like that's how we get, like, I'll vent to you when sometimes I'm like, oh, like I'm feeling this way or that way, and this is what I'm praying about or whatever. And I feel like we open up about that and like we give each other advice when we can. That's how I see it.
Yeah,
What
I
about
think
you?
so.
Yeah.
Literally, like, today, like that's just. I
Yeah.
think that's just how we do it in a way.
Yeah. I think the day we went to LA when I was telling you about how like the whole receiving prophecy and word like in that form. Yeah, and I was like, oh, this is how I'm feeling, and like you were just like telling me about it or talking to me about it and listening and yeah.
Wait, that's true. Low-key, sometimes our conversations, like I do be thinking about him. I was gonna say I do be thinking about him, but like it's just like it's become a norm that it's like I don't think too much into them. I'm sorry.
No, I got you. Yeah.
Cool.
Like, I feel the same. Like sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, like because it's just what we talk about. You know what I mean? Those are our conversations.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get you. But yeah.
Do you think it's important to have friends that push you closer to God?
For sure. Because I do think about it. And I'm like, bro, if I didn't have you, like, I think I'd be lost. Like, I'd feel alone. I would. And I love my friends. All my friends. But it's just, it's different when it's like, you know, that, how do I put it into words? Like, you know that someone has the same end goal as you, I guess you could say. So, yeah, definitely.
I think so too. Cause if I didn't have you, I feel like I'd just be like there's so much going on. Like it's because there's not in a bad way, but there's like so many people in and out of our lives for like different things that like having you as like one of my best friends is like it's a constant and it's
same. Oh, cheesy ad.
I know. Hey, enjoy it because I never say it.
I know.
No, actually, I'm so bad. I'm so bad at expressing myself. And I said this to the end. I was like, yeah, no. Not on purpose. It's just I've never really expressed myself like that. So
no, you're good. But yeah.
See, this is why I don't do it, because she just makes fun of
Yeah,
me.
I know. It's because that's my way of like breaking
it. Because it is. Yeah, anyways. No, it's a joke.
Next.
It's
I'm
a
just
joke.
kidding. All good.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, okay. I know you just started ministry like this year, but have you had a moment where it's like where it's gotten overwhelming?
Just the very beginning.
Oh, okay.
When I was like not used to it, and I just felt like, oh my gosh, like I haven't done this much in ever. Because like for me, my lifestyle has always been, I don't want to say lazy, but like comfortable to myself. Where in the sense of like, for school, I was just like, and then work was always like, it's just work. Like all I had to do was work, or like work in gym. I think the only time I ever did like more than one thing, I guess you could say, was when I was going to work and school. But that was it. And it was a period, like maybe a 9-month timeline type thing. So like I knew there was an end to it. Like after that, it was just gonna be work, and it's always just been work. And then gym, if I would go to the gym or hang out with friends on the weekends, like it was nothing like more responsibilities, you know what I mean? So in the beginning, I was like overwhelmed, where I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do this, I have to remember this. And that's why now my calendar is like crazy, looks crazy, because I'm like, I need it, because before I didn't have to remember things I had to do. And I'm like, oh, we have this day, this that day, blah blah blah, so on and so forth, which I love now. But in the beginning, I was like,
it's like overwhelming.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to remember, blah 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 blah. But now I love it, and now it feels like, yes, like you said, tiring and all these things, but fun, and I love it. And it distracts me from like things that I shouldn't have my mind on, you know what I mean? Like, because before I would just be brain rotting, or like thinking about like, oh my gosh, like first world problems type thing, you know? Like, so now I'm like, no, like it distracts me, and it's a good distraction. It's, I love it.
Yeah, it's good.
What about you? An overwhelming moment?
Yeah, honestly. I didn't talk about that one.
I know.
I feel like recently, I don't think so. I was literally telling Joe about this. I feel like I've grown so much where it's like it doesn't overwhelm me anymore, because like I know it's all gonna be okay. Like the outcome, no matter what the outcome is, like as long as it's in God's hands, like we're gonna be fine. If it fails, but God's got my back, like we're gonna be fine. Like if it succeeds and God's got my back, like we're 100%
even better.
Even better. So it's like I feel like I've gotten to a point where like I try not to let myself get overwhelmed. What I did get overwhelmed with this year wasn't with church. It was the podcast. It was the podcast, I think, because it was so, in the beginning of this year, it was so like a lot, like it was so different, and I feel like we didn't have like a kind of a routine or whatever that we have like right now. And I feel like in the beginning it was just like it was too much, and I was getting overwhelmed, and I was like, I think that was our final conversation where I was like, Diana, like I can't do this anymore. I was like, you gotta lock it. Like, I can't. I think that was the last time like I've gotten like super overwhelmed, and it was this podcast.
Oh, I was like, what's happening?
No, it was this podcast.
It was y'all.
It was you guys. No, but I feel like now we're in such a good place, like with everything, because we do have a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. We have the podcast, and we're posting 2 times a week now. We got church, and we've been going to so many services now, just to support people, you know, because obviously, and then she got work, I got school,
the Bible study now. Events for like our youth, plus the district youth. Like it's a lot. It's a lot, but I think like you said, we have a little bit more of a routine now, so it's like, all right.
It's a lot, but it's for the honor and the glory of God,
of course.
And I like to think of it, I think one thing, maybe that's why I don't get stressed, is because I get stressed, I mean, like it doesn't overwhelm me. But I always think of it as like what we're doing is God's work. If we are happy with what we do, like with the outcome of how we made something come out, we put it our 100% all, like, what's to say God isn't proud of us?
Exactly.
Like with that Bible study on Saturday. Oh my gosh, I guess on Saturday. Like, who's to say like God wasn't proud of us for what we did, because we tried. We like worked our butts off. We got everything down. We had structure. You know, that's what Miguel and Joe were saying. Like, it had structure. Like, who's to say God's not proud of us for that?
Exactly.
And it's like, it's a win.
Yeah. I also liked, to bring it back to a Bible study, but I also liked like the worship. Like, I think it was dang, what was I gonna say? It was nice where, not that I was thinking it, but kind of, in a sense. I don't know how to say it. But like, not that I didn't think that God's presence wasn't gonna be there because adults weren't there, but it was also almost like, I don't know.
Okay. You felt like, okay, we've gotten so accustomed to when we are worshiping, we're with the adults.
Yeah.
You felt like it wasn't going to be the same like when we were with the adults.
Almost. Like, not that I even thought about it before, but it kind of is a thought that passed by after. I was like, oh, like, I guess, like, God is also here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, obviously he is, right? But I don't know why it just...
It's because I feel like it's a whole other environment.
Yeah.
It's like a whole different ballgame.
That we've never done before.
Yeah, we've never done it before. We're just so used to like, oh, we go to church on Fridays and Sundays. But when we're worshiping with the adults of the church who are more like more knowledgeable on the Bible and stuff like that. But when we're going to the Bible study, it's just us. Yeah, like, we're the ones who create the environment. Like, it's us.
Literally.
I didn't think about it like that.
So I was like, and it obviously, like, his presence was there, and it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was amazing. We're just
off track, but like I thought of it.
Wait, that's okay. How do you think you deal with the pressure of serving?
I think I'm very. It's because I'm very, not to sound cocky, but like I feel like I'm a very glass half full type of person. So like I just, like you said, it's the same thing. Like, I trust in God. Whatever's meant to happen will happen. Whatever's not won't. Like, and I see that in everything in my life. Like, for the most part, obviously I have my days where I'm like, ugh. But for the most part, I feel like I'm that type of person where I'm like, it's okay. It's going to be okay. Whatever happens, even if I'm sad right now this day, like later on, it's going to be okay. So I feel like I'm not a too stressed out person. I get tired, but not too stressed.
Do you think, oh wait, how do I say this? Do you think your mom ever expected to see you in this position that you are now?
I think she definitely prayed for it. Actually, maybe not this exact position, like a leading or in ministry, probably not. Obviously, she always wanted me and wants me to be like with God and in my faith and all that. But no, I think she does get shocked sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Cause like, she's like, ay, nunca estás en la casa. But now it's like for good reasons. When before, she's like, ay, no, qué bueno que salgan tu Ariana, que vayan a hacer cosas like that. So I don't think she expected this specifically, no.
Because it's like a whole 360 compared to before,
totally. Yeah. And I know obviously she prayed. I feel like obviously you pray for someone, but you never know what's actually gonna happen. Like if it is gonna work or not. And all you can do is pray, and she prayed long and hard. No, but yeah.
What was her initial reaction to when you told her you were gonna be like in the ministry, like leading?
She was happy. I think she was just like she also didn't know how much it was gonna entail, like all the things that we have to do or stuff like that, which she's obviously cool with. Yeah, she just didn't know. Yeah. It's new. Yeah, but no, she was happy. She was like, oh, qué bueno, like me da gusto que hagan eso. But yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. What do you think God has taught us through serving together?
Every oh my gosh, y'all are gonna hear every 2 seconds from every other podcast.
What happened? James, we were in the kitchen. James, no, it was about me. Me. We were in the kitchen. I was talking to my dad, and he's talking to me, and I was like, yeah. And James,
Oh,
Yeah, and I was like, bro, leave me alone.
dude.
And he goes, why do you always do that? I was like, it's because I want them to know that I'm actually
Yes, me
listening to
too.
them.
I'm an active listener.
Exactly. So I want them to know I'm paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, he called me out for that. I was like, oh,
Whatever, guys. Sorry.
wow.
We're just active listeners, okay?
We want you to know that we're listening to you. So that's why we go,
Yep.
yeah. Like, oh, we just.
I'm just gonna turn off my mic, honestly.
I don't even remember the question.
I know. What was it? Sorry.
Oh, what has God taught us through serving together?
Oh,
Bro, what the heck? I don't know.
no, I think just learning each other.
Yeah.
Like maybe our ways of being or doing things.
Because I don't think there was like a lesson or anything like that. That we learned.
Like something super specific I can't think of off the top of my head. If I do, I'll insert here.
Oh, were you nervous when you were first starting to serve? Were you like scared? Like maybe scared of like what it was gonna entail, or like nervous or no?
A little bit. I think the first time I got really nervous was like the devotional I did thingy, which was super fun and I loved it. It was my first time ever being up there in that sense, I guess you could say, up in the altar in that sense.
She's preaching in April. What advice would you give to someone who wants to serve in church but they're nervous?
Don't be nervous. At the end of the day, like,
who are you doing it for?
Exactly. Like life, I was very shy. I still am, but I feel like not really anymore. Like I don't care about talking to someone anymore and be like, hey, how are you? Like that doesn't like it used to scare so much. It scared me so much, but now not anymore. Just because I'm like, dude, like it's if I was the other person or I have been the other person that's like just sitting there waiting for someone to tell me hi because I'm too shy. I'm like, I would want someone to come up to me and be like, hey, how are you? How's your day? Blah, blah, blah. And why not be that person for someone else? When like now you have God's love in you, right? And you want to share it. And like that's the easiest way to do it. Just say hi to someone. And if you want to join like the ministry in any way, I feel like that's a good starting point. Introducing yourself to someone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like get close to like whoever is in charge or like whoever is like in ministry. Maybe you can how do I explain this? I'm over here talking about Joe, but it's because I was talking to Joe and my brother likes to play the piano. Like that's one thing that he just started learning it, but he loves it. And Daniela, who plays the piano, he's like, she's super good. Like she's really good at it.
Really good.
And I was like, yeah. And I was like, why don't you talk to her? Like, get some advice from her. Maybe she can like teach you something that maybe you don't know. Like that same thing that I told Joe, maybe you can do. You can find someone who has like somewhat of the similar interests as you do and communicate with them. Be like, hey, how are you? Like how she's saying, like just introduce yourself, try to get to know them, see like what you can learn from them, because we can always learn more from other people. And it's good to like talk to people and just put yourself out there, even though it is scary. Like honestly, it is super super scary. I think I just recently got over the fear of like being outgoing. I think I've become more outgoing.
For sure. Even in this like short span of time that we've like actually been hanging out, for sure. Like you've opened up more and more and more each time. I see it.
Because I'm very shy too. Not as shy as some people would think, but once you get me talking and you like get me comfortable, I can we can have fun. But in the beginning, I'm like I'm like to myself like, no, it's scary. But I feel like that also comes with like just growing over time, you know.
To touch on like what you were saying of like, oh, going up to like someone that's already in ministry, also keep in mind they're already in ministry. Like I have faith that someone in ministry has God's love inside of them, so they're not gonna be like, oh, it'll get away from me. So just have like faith in that and have that confidence that God's with you and them, so you're good.
Because what is our main goal? Like the main, like our main purpose in life is to go out and make disciples. So if someone is in ministry and you want to learn from them, they should be willing to go. But like they should, like, I think anyone who is a leader, anyone who has God's love, obviously, like Diana said, would be willing to mentor or like just talk to you if you need someone to talk to. Like, honestly, you should be good.
You'll be fine.
Who's more likely to forget something important before an event?
That'll be me. I forget everything. If I don't write it down, it's not in my head.
Never mind. I was gonna say the time when you forgot what was happening on Wednesday and it was your friend's birthday.
Oh yeah, literally. I was like, what do I have on Wednesday? What do I have? It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. She was in my calendar.
It was just,
Yeah, I just. Yeah.
Why do you think friendship is important in ministry?
Because you have someone to lean on. Like, you have someone to lean on, and when you have questions, maybe they don't know the answer, but they'll be there with you trying to figure it out. So I think that's one of the ways. What about you?
Yeah, I think the same. You know what? Excuse me. I never realized that we did that.
What?
Until my mom said it today.
What?
Well, that we lean on each other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it just became so...
like secondhand.
Like secondhand, like natural. Yeah. I feel like it just happened. But today my mom, we were on the phone. We were asking her for some advice, you know? And she was saying... What'd you say?
That we lean on each other. I don't know. It was something with the conversation. Along those lines.
Yeah, it was like that like us together, like we lean on each other, like we're great together and stuff like that. And I feel like that just made me realize, like,
that we do that.
That we do that.
Yeah.
It's because I thought
you said like, doo-doo. I'm just sorry.
But yeah, and I think it's great. Because when I'm trying to figure out something, I go to Diana. I'm like, hey, like, help me. Literally did that last night. It was like 3 a.m. and I sent her a message. I knew she was knocked out though, so I was like, I know you're asleep. Yeah. But like when you wake up.
But I woke up at 6 a.m. So okay.
So she woke up like 3 hours later. Yeah. But I was like, just give me some advice on this, and turns out. Well, I already said I didn't like it, but I was just asking, you know? Yeah. But anyways,
point being,
it's good to have someone in ministry that's your friend that you can lean on. I feel like in ministry, one thing that we've always strived for is communication, because communication is key. Yeah, everyone always says that, and it's always like, it sounds cliche, low-key.
It like, does, but it's true. Can't take that away.
Yeah, it's like better communication helps you guys grow. So, and that's always something to strive for.
Facts.
What is your prayer for this generation and the next?
That they lose the fear of, like, how do I say it? That they don't, how do I say it? Like, that they don't think about the world, of what they're missing out in the world, that they like get closer to God, and not because it's the cool thing, or I don't know how to explain it, because I guess like the world seems like the cool thing, right? But I feel like most of the time we know, like, even if you're out in the world, you have that like, oh, God is calling me, like a certain thing happens and you're like, I think that was God. So the fear of like not looking cool just because you're following your faith or following your relationship with God, I hope you guys lose that fear and just get closer to God. That's what I hope for.
What about for the next generation?
I don't know what they're thinking. Just kidding. They're thinking 6'7". Just kidding. Bro,
Eleni Tamarima, dude, that was so funny.
This girl, she's like, do you have a boyfriend? I'm like, no. She's like, why not? I think she wanted to talk about boys, but I had to go do something in the house when I was setting up. But anyway, the next generation. No, same. Like, I hope this generation and the next, we all go make like disciples out of everyone we meet, and like we at least try to plant that seed, because you never know who or where it's gonna like land and how it's gonna impact someone, and better to try to save someone than not.
Yeah. I think okay, I had all this time while you were speaking to think about a question for this generation. I didn't think of one. I know I have one that I always think about for the next generation, which is the kids, right? I always pray and I always think I want them, because you know how it's like the kids look up to us, right? Yeah. Because we're the youth and they want to be like us. Yeah. You know, I pray that they don't get the bad qualities per se that we have, which is the fear of the altar, which is like the fear of worshiping and praising God in church. Like I pray that those chains like that are on the youth end with the youth and don't latch on to the next generation, you know? Right. Like I pray to God that this generation that's coming up is 10 times better than our generation. Yeah. That the movement that we are starting and that we are like creating and pushing for, that it reaches their generation to the point where that it's like that generation is gonna take off even more than we are, because we are opening the doors and like allowing the steps to fall into place so that they don't go through what we went through. We're walking so they can run. I just exactly no exactly exactly like that's what I pray for this or the next generation, whatever, the kids. That's what I pray for them, because like I see both, right? Like I see both, and like I don't want them to be how we are, right? Yeah. And like in a way, like I want them to be better than us, because we're not all bad. Like no, like, and I mean this in a way that like not everything that we do is like all horrible, like all bad. Like no, like we have great qualities too, but I want them to have the great qualities and even better qualities than we do. And then for this generation, for our generation, low key, I don't know. I feel like it's along the lines of the same thing. Like I pray that we lose the fear, and we do, like what you're saying, like we do go out and make disciples. Like we do all the things that like our parents couldn't do, that like we do it. Yeah. You know, and like that we're better than them. And like not an arrogant way. Like, you know, like I want us to spiritually be better than them because we have better and more resources than they did. Yeah, of course. Know? Yeah. I think that's kind of how I see it. That's what I pray for. That's good. For us to grow in our faith. Love that. Yep.
Not it is important, but like we're sorry. We love you. You know our hearts. That wasn't
the intention. No. I just remembered.
It literally hit me once you said it.
And I just remembered because I was like, oh, God, give me the words to say. And then I was like, God, give me the words to say, because we never prayed.
Hey, how y'all doing? He knows.
It wasn't on purpose, though. Like, it was genuine an accident. Oh, my God.
Brother.
Father God, we are so sorry that we didn't pray, Lord. We come to you and asking you that you help us finish this podcast, because we are feeling bad that we didn't pray. So we pray and we put the end of this podcast. No, this whole podcast, including the end, in your hands, and that you help us finish this podcast on a happy, great note, and that we can give wisdom and advice to whoever is watching across the screen. In your mighty name, Jesus, pray. Amen.
I totally
blanked. I don't think that's ever happened to us.
No, not since we started. No.
That's crazy.
I blinked.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And while we do pray for unity, pause, back up, retract. Okay. And while we do pray for each generation, you know, we are also wanting to have more unity amongst our generation first and foremost. What do you think is like?
I think community, like just unity, community, finding someone you can lean on, is something everyone should do, especially if you're just starting out, going to church, building your community there. Maybe find someone that you're like, oh, like they look like a vibe. I don't know, like just something, you know, like something along those lines. Or like you said earlier, like something you want to get into, even like the piano or whatever it may be. Like find that person. I feel like if you obviously have common interests, like it's gonna be an easy flow from there. And also God will place that person in your life, honestly. So I think it's important that we have that unity, that community, and remember that those people are people of God, children of God also. So they're just going to have the best intentions for you, and hopefully it just blossoms into a beautiful friendship.
Yeah. Because I do think it is very important to have people who you can lean on, you know, at the end of the day, people who you can like trust to turn to. And honestly, it could also be an adult at like your church or wherever you are, as long as it's someone who you know will give you sound advice that you know comes from the Lord, and it's not like them leaning on their own emotions.
Right.
And it's advice where you're like, oh yeah, okay, like this is gonna help me get closer to God, not get further from God. So I do think it is very important to at least try to find something like that. And yeah, I really don't have much to say yet. I think like you said it really well, where it's like it'll blossom into a beautiful friendship, and God will place that person in your life. Yeah, because as long as God's in it, you got all you need. Exactly. All right, guys, we're gonna close it out here. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. We'll see you guys next week. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment something, because I always forget to say that. I know. Comment someone who God's brought into your life. Comment someone who's God's brought into your life, and that you are very thankful for them. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. All right, guys. See you guys next week. Bye.